Hello everybody, sorry for the long wait for the videos, but I had a problem with my sound card in setting up the new stream. It's all sorted now, so we should be good. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the Vigilante Role in Town of Salem. The Vigilante Role lets you to shoot somebody at night, and if they are a neutral or mafia role, they will be killed with no repercussions. However, if they're a town role, you will kill yourself on guilt due to guilt on the night. So it's pretty obvious that shooting somebody is kind of a risk and reward sort of deal. You could get rid of somebody who is bad for the town. You could kill somebody who is not really a threat to the town at the moment. Or you could kill somebody who is town and severely destroy your entire team's setup. So how can you tell who you should shoot or not? Well, you're going to have to pay a lot more close attention to the chat than most roles, I'm afraid. So here are some telltale signs on who you should shoot. If anybody says that somebody is a serial killer, place them under suspicion. People saying that other people are serial killers are very likely to be mafia or a neutral role who is against the town, such as an executioner. Now, if you do shoot the executioner, it's not going to kill him, but it will confirm your suspicions. The only problem with this is that the sheriff can also find out who the serial killer is. But the good upside to this is that if somebody's a sheriff, they will try and say they're a sheriff. Consigliaires will say they're an investigator, which makes no sense since the investigator will say that if they are a doctor or a serial killer. Specifically saying that somebody's a serial killer is a bad thing to consider, and you should probably shoot them. The odds of it being a sheriff are pretty low, but considering other context in the game, you can probably work out for yourself whether they're telling the truth or not. The next thing you should look out for is that if somebody is not talking, and somebody brings up that they're not talking, like just casually saying such and such isn't talking, they're too quiet, it's highly likely, if it's possible there's a blackmailer, that it's them trying to draw attention to them and get them lynched. Especially if that person should start spamming the vote button, or in fact saying I am blackmailed at the defense stand. Third one's a pretty obvious one. If anyone should vote against the mayor after they've revealed, they are very most definitely bad. They have not paid attention to their own town and how to win, and are therefore a part of another sect who doesn't really care much about town winning. You should shoot them, and if they turn out to be immune, bring it up. Remember, if somebody is immune once you've shot them and you don't want to reveal yourself as a killing role, you can just put in your death note that such and such is immune and your name after they've been killed by a vigilante. Final thing to look out for is that if anybody, and I mean anybody, says that they are a jester, shoot them dead. Because it means that they're either evil, pretending to be a jester, or an actual jester, who may kill some of your town members when he's lynched. I would kill anyone who says they're a jester with extreme prejudice. Finally, something that may actually take place in later games is that if somebody's been saying they're a survivor all game and suddenly starts saying Mafia, you'll win with me, if you don't know who the Mafia is, it's very good that you should shoot that survivor. They have betrayed you and are siding with the Mafia. They will not vote for the town, they will not help you. If you're at a loss, make sure you take out that extraneous variable, as it may help you later on and save the town's hide. Next is the issue of revealing as vigilante. Do not do it if there is a witch in the town. If a witch knows you're there, she will immediately use you as a tool to take out other town members. If you have to say you're something, say you're a veteran. I mean, I know that if there is already another veteran, do not go and do this if it's proven they're a veteran, because they'll hang you for lying. The other way you can go about this is to say you're a bodyguard. It's quite a neutral town role. It shouldn't get you into much trouble unless all of the town protective roles have been taken up. At which point, just look through the roles and see what's free for you to say you are. Make sure whoever's accusing you, you say it to them in a whisper to avoid being killed. Finally, acknowledge what that little person is saying in the chat. If one person says that somebody has visited somebody else, and then they say that they were doused and nobody else picks up on it, make sure you try and investigate that yourself. If you shoot the person who was supposedly visiting the doused person, then you can confirm they're arsonist and bring it up in chat the next day. Something small I think that I should mention here is that you should never use the word I attacked. you should say I shot. Saying I shot gives the people the imagining of a small handgun. Saying attacked means that people will think you're a bad killing role and will try and kill you for it. Make sure you keep your terminology pure and clean. Finally, if you know there's a friendly doc and you are not quite sure that somebody's mafia, but you have enough of an inkling to try, if you have a friendly doc on your side, then ask them to heal them. If the person turns out to be immune, it won't matter. But if they are something that isn't immune, then the doc will heal them and you won't be killed in guilt. So that's something you should consider. Finally, last thing I should mention, veteran beats vigilante. So that's just a little bit of tidbit information for you. If you target a veteran, you'll die. Be careful of it. I know I've already said this, but I'm just going to stress it out. Do not reveal yourself to a witch. It's the worst thing for a vigilante to ever have to deal with. But yeah, that's everything for today, guys. I hope you're all alright, and I will see you again.